have your face in it. Did it flash again?
No, it's on steady now. No, it's flashing.
Ready?
Yep.
No wake it says, but we get into shallows, I'm gunning it. I'm gonna go through this hole right here. It's a 10-foot hole right here. Yeah, once we get past the insta launch, we can hammer on it. Let's just see a fisherman. Yep, boat's in the water. Yeah, it's 10 foot right here. The jet makes so much noise though, it spooks the fish. 11 foot. Whoa, we're up about 12 foot. About 2 foot higher than normal. Yeah, it's up a little bit. Nah, I don't think it's up all that much. 12.9, something like that. Okay, we're gonna go up to the tubes and fish a hole up here. Yeah, it's 13 foot of water right there. Hey, the seawall starting to erode behind it. I think he was like Arizona or something in the winter. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go up further and then we'll fish our way back down throughout the day. And there you go, a dock right there. Find the back end of this hole here. It's 5, 6. Come on, move. Now I just work my way down through with the anchor. You want to start rigging up or whatever, you do what you like. I gotta work this and need help? Whatever you want. Here, I just gotta watch that work anchor.
Yeah, I wanted to get shorted out.
No, you work on your stuff, man. Don't worry about mine. Just we'll help each other with the rods, getting them maneuvered, and we do this. Stick them right here. Of course, can't do it that way probably. That's 7. So. Yeah, I'm gonna go back up anchor right there. Hang on. That's what I want. This hole. I like to get down by those. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Get down further. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna work the drift and find out where they're at. And, you know where the hole's at here, and it's still 6 foot. Still 6 foot. lean forward just a second. Oh no, it caught, didn't it? Let's see if we're slipping at all. We're good. All right. Just I got a rod holder there. I got a rod holder here in this arm. And then yep, just sit yours up, and then we'll work on the downrigger. And wow, I was a young man last time I fished this hole. That was 46. Hang on, just set it right down, right there. And there's a bunch of shit on the side of your handle there. What is that? Frozen leaves or something. Okay, got it. I'd get right down by that. Right there. You gotta lean forward a little bit so I can see this anchor. That roller's not rolling on me, so let's see if I can start slipping. You're good. You're good. All right, here we go. You're good. That roller's not spinning on that, so it's wanting to jump off the side. I want to get over further. So if our nose starts doing that, great. 5. All right, we can drift all the way back to that's good right there. Then we'll drift our bobbers all the way back to that. Once we get it anchored, hang on. I'll get back a little bit further. I think I stopped this. That did. I can run that power winch for like 4 days straight without charging the battery. It's one of those deep cycles, you know.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got twin deep cycles on mine. Then I got the button, so I can work both batteries, one battery.
Yeah, you know what? I need to fuse more things because I got it all direct because I was just setting it up and as soon as I see this start dropping again, make sure our rod tips don't hit anything. So. Transducer's right behind me. 3. I don't think we're gonna need much water. We want that structure right there. See, I can work the boat where I can. There we go. Keep doing that. Well, I pay attention to the swagger of the boat. I can get that tip over towards shore and then drop that anchor. Right? Come on, start dropping. Damn, it's getting shallow. The hole's moved up from all the runoff over the years. I want to get right in there. I want to fish this first. All right. Ooh, fingers warmed up. Man, that was cold when I first went across that opening, mouth of the river. Yeah, get your bobber to go right in between that, right over by that log, and I guarantee you're going to fish. We'll just keep doing this and
Now we're gonna use egg
spawn, and all day long we're going to use these jigs. So, God, it's so much nicer than yesterday. Holy shit, it's nice out.
I'm pretty well ready to go on this.
Whatever, start throwing your bobber. You got your jig on there, or you got a hook?
I got a jig on.
Yeah, so loosen your line up and grab some bait and start fishing, man. Don't waste no time. No time. Yeah, if we were going to cast, we'd go over there and throw into this where we're at. So since we're back trolling like this, I'm going to put the downrigger into this couple feet of water and put it back. And then here's some waxies. Put 2 of them on there probably, and you're all set. Only thing about these little boats, there's no compartments. You know, there would be compartments. You'd be walking on top of all this. You know, and I just
Yeah, but you'd be really unstable. You
you're you're too high.
Yeah.
You step over there when you're this high up. You know, you step on the side of that boat once and your weight.
Yeah. But you know, you'd be taking up about a foot more than just if you could, at that height.
Taking up a foot more of.
A foot more room.
Oh, and here there would be well, this here has already got this box here, so.
Oh, that's come out.
Yeah, well, no, the other guy, the one guy, he cut a hole right here and slipped it in. And he was the only one that was smart enough to do that. Everybody else was hacking up their bench. And I like the fact that he left that because you got that stability of that bench still.
Sure.
You know, you can walk on as opposed to building that huge box. And then he glassed it all in and closed it. But I know there's a hole by those trees, and there's a hole up where we're at. This whole area to our right behind this bank is it's a floodplain that they control for the migratory birds. Ducks Unlimited and all this shit. They're the ones that are involved with that. So, well, you already got one of those. This is the rod I'm going to throw for the bobber. No, this is the one I'm throwing on the bottom. So that's for later. Down further, I'm not taking that apart. That's set up. That's a pier rod. How'd that get in here? You grabbed pier rods. Why would you do that? Now I got this shit in the boat, man.
Yeah, I don't think I grabbed that.
They were in the back seat.
Oh.
Yeah, there's just no room. It's all your fault. I gotta blame somebody. Doesn't everybody else blame somebody else? You know, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the view for a minute. Just relax. Get myself calmed down before I don't even care if I fish. I want you to catch some fish, tell you the truth. I'm here for 10 more days. So, let's take this rod down so it's not in your way.
Should I put any weight closer to the bottom?
No, you're good. Just go ahead and throw that. Actually, your leader needs to be longer now, but throw a couple times. Because the thing of it is, when you here, just tip it towards me. Tip it towards me. That's the best thing about a boat. Got each other. Because I am. Even if I got a fish on, you know, I'm not going to say, hey, I'm going to fight this and leave you the big tangle. Put that tip over by me. I'll fix it. I can hold on to the rod with one hand. Yep. You're never bothering me, Tim. I don't have any issue with being helpful, I guess. I wish I had a rod holder thing, though. I need to put like a board on the one side there. Something, but, you know, I just don't always use it for fishing. That's the thing, you know. And the rods need to be on that side because I'm always. Just a minute. I'm with this rod. What? Where you at? Let that baby go. Did I get your line? No. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That current's going to kick it right over to the side. Next cast. Let it go. Just feed that out with your hand instead of using your rod tip, so you're not yanking on that like that. Get a nice, yeah. They see those sinkers too. There aren't a lot of fish here, I'll tell you that right now. Not in the river. Alright. You'll go underneath that tree, it won't cut out. Yep, reeling in. You're hung? Is it? Don't yank on it, we'll go get it. But I gotta get rid of these rods.
I'll get it out.
No, I mean, don't break your line. We'll go down and get it. We'll get that bobber. $5. $5.
I'll get it.
Just that current was making it feel like that?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, at least you were subtle enough not to rip it off. But, and then this one is set up for tossing later, right? But, yeah, you definitely have to hook these up. Otherwise, they will get busted up. Yeah, I always just take 2 rods with me. One for the downrigger, one for me to fish with. And then, I'll snag up, bust my line, and you can't just grab another rod, you know, and fix that back in the garage. So I'm trying to get myself where I bring a couple of rods so I can. Thanks. Yeah, just check your bait and throw it out further. into that, out that way, so you're getting into that where those boils are, and let it go. But feed it with your hand once you get it going down there instead of using your tip, so you're keeping that bobber at it. Yeah, right there, right there. Keep your line in the air so it doesn't suck it back over to the side. Keep your tip up. See, here's your lines pulling it off the side. See, it's sweeping. You got a good run right there. That's perfect. That's perfect. You got to let it. Okay, now hang on to it. Yup. Get it right off the side of that where it's deflecting that water right in there. Let's see. I don't know. No. Let it go. If you get hung up, I'll go get it. I'm your guide for the day. Yep. And when you bring it back, just keep bringing it back all nice and slow like that. And all right. Just keep doing that and bring it back and slow, and this time pull your bobber up a little bit, your bobber stop. Oh man, I don't know how long I've been waiting to get back here and just sit in the river and relax. Kim sometimes would get on my nerves. I'd shoot all the way up the river. There's an island in the middle. Throw my anchor on the island, bring a blanket, a pillow, and lay right there and go take me a nap. What you do? Go fishing? Yup. Where's your bobber at? Oh, right there. Oh, you're playing it. Yeah, we're fine. Water's up a little bit. I don't see where it's up much because it's not on the bank at all, and that island's still showing. Usually there's a sandbar down through here where you can walk way out, halfway out from the river here. But I was marking 7 foot in this hole, and usually it's only like 5. So we're up a couple feet from where it was. I think it was just low to start with when I first got here.